Every Thursday night, thousands of Milanese join together for a social bike ride around the city. This event is called Critical Mass. And this is Ruggero. We rode together for a week. I was lucky to arrive in Milan on Thursday, because the original plan was to get there on Friday. This meant that I got to experience the Critical Mass, as well as meet up with Ruggero, a friend that I haven't seen in over 4 years. It was the first time that I was traveling by bike with a friend, and there was a number of things we didn't agree on, like what route to take, which campsite to sleep in, etc. It took us a couple of days to get into the rhythm, both in terms of compromising decisions, as well as compromising speed and distance. One of the main advantages of traveling with someone is that you can take shelter from the wind by cycling directly behind them. Only make sure that nothing falls from their bags. Nothing was broken, so we carried on. Later that day we arrived at a campsite where 3/4 of the families were Dutch. It felt like I was back in Holland, except that it didn't rain that much. We were both very lucky with the weather. The only time it rained was when we arrived in Venice.
I really can't stand this tent. This is all water. And this seems to be the safe side for now, until this spreads everywhere. Oh well. Welcome to Venice.
Yes, indeed we arrived. But Jean, please, let's tell me something that happened before. Arriving in Venice was a kind of a supreme heroic achievement after 300 kilometers of weather, sufferings, and so it was only for selected people. But once arrived at the camping in front of Venice, Jean decided he would not enter the magic city. Unfortunately, he lost what he had of more precious after his bike. His wallet. All the money, all the cards, all the documents, lost. Well, we found almost half of the evidence of the previous villages. And finally, we made it. Someone has protected him from above. It was a supermarket, 50 kilometers from the camp. So, the lucky guy retraced his step.
Got my wallet, going back to Venice now. The cycle path is blocked here, so we decided to use these signs so we can get onto the road safely. Thank you, Venice. As you can see, we left Venice in style. Only when we were on the second ferry, I realized that I forgot my charger at the campsite. So the following day we decided that we would split up and I would retrace my steps again. So while I was taking the train back and forth, he was cycling all the way to Trieste. I really enjoyed Trieste, as it reminded me a lot of my final destination, Budapest. The steep hills, the overlooking view from the castle, and the Austrian-Hungarian architecture are some of the elements that characterizes Budapest for me, and it felt like I was already home. That is, of course, without the infamous Bora wind. Are you feeling inspired?
No, because of you.
You look inspired.
Thank you. But when you are here, a bit anxious. Better you go in the bathroom. There's the bathroom. Yeah.
And so, after having my vegetarian birthday lunch, we took the train to Cividale, where we met 2 of Ruggero's friends. At this point, our adventure together finished, and we continued our trip home separately. The next day, I entered the Slovenian mountains. The crime was committed here, and this is the object of the crime.